Hi, this is Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors. Welcome back to my messy channel. We're currently working on Edith Holden, putting some ephemera together for an Edith Holden journal, and that is what I want to carry on doing with you today. So my desk is a mess. I do apologise. I always apologise for a messy desk, but that's okay too, because it's real. So, okay. So I hope you're all well, enjoying the weather, all the bits of it that's good. It's yeah, lovely, really lovely out, and it kind of makes you feel better about everything, doesn't it? Well, I think so. I think so. Okie dokie. Right, okay, what I'm doing at the moment is I am just working on some ephemera pieces, and I'm trying to get these cut at the same size. I'm wanting a square. I don't really want to get the big chopper out, but I think I might have to. Let's have a look. How much is this? 17. So if I cut this down to 17, it would be around about here. Oh, that's not very good. That's a pen that isn't working. Can't even see what I've done with that now. Oh, there it is. Now these should, in theory, be spot on to get the look we're looking for. Oh, this is because I'm trying to cut corners, trying to do two at the same time. Okay, so we've got two separate sheets, two different sizes. Up all of that because that's going to go into my book, glued into my book. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to choose which side we want to work with, and we're going to fold this over like so. Gosh, it's very, very warm today. Okay, and if it's not centered, you're going to notice it right about now, because that is the here and here. So you can see there's slightly off, but then I didn't do that particularly well either. Okay, and then what you're going to do, you're going to pop this down, and you're going to pop this in the center of the page. We're then going to take this right hand piece, and we're going to fold this up against our line up here, so the end piece touches our crease line where we've just folded this over. We're going to do exactly the same with the left side, like so, and you're then left with this shape here, and we're going to pop this down here, and we've got ourselves a little basket. Now you can fold this top piece down first and then add these two pieces here, and you can use these as little pockets. So we'll do one using it as little pockets, and we'll do one using it just as a centerpiece. So I'm just gonna quickly glue this down. Okay. And we've got a nice little pocket here. I'm going to do another one. So we fold it in half. We bring the top half down to the middle. Now, if you want to make sure you've got it spot on, then you can always use your measuring thingamybobbies, your lines. Okay, and then with this one again, we're going to flip that open and we're going to fold this. Now this folds better, so you can see that this is a better fit than the other one. Okay, like so. And I'm just going to give those a little bit of a burnish. And then we would fold this one down here. And if you wanted to, you could fold this one down, give you a different look. But with this one now, we're going to fold these over here like this, which will give us two little pockets. And they're only really small pockets, but there are two pockets there. So I'm just going to glue this centerpiece down. And then I'm going to glue pocket one. And, oops a daisy, I'm not being precious about the glue at all. So there's pocket one, pocket two, and pocket three. So there's two of our baskets. You can see this one's completely different shape just because it was out slightly. Okay, so this one here, we are going to do exactly the same. These are smaller, so we'll get much smaller pockets, but still quite cute. I'm going to fold this top piece over here like that. And then we're going to turn this over here. We're going to fold this against that top line, like so. And we're going to fold this against that top line, like so. And then we fold down this top piece, and we've got a really cute little basket. And then last again, I'm going to do exactly the same with this one. So fold it in half, get our center point, fold the top down to meet the center of the bottom, pop it back up, fold across the crease line from the right in and from the left in across the crease line. And with this one, I'm not going to use these as pockets because these are really, really small. So I'm just going to pop this one down here, and this will be the same as the first one. So we glue our one side down, our second side down, and then we're going to glue the middle. So we've got 4 little baskets, and what we're going to do with those is we're going to ink them up. Like so. And we will decorate them more when we come to finish all of the ephemera and put it all in to our journal. I'm doing it this way. I've got absolutely no tea dyed paper, so that's the job for this afternoon. And of course, once that's done, I can start putting the signatures together. This will be my first journal without working or without having a specific kit to work on, so it's quite exciting actually. So yeah, what I'm going to probably do is I'm going to probably put some lace across here, some lace across here, and perhaps some lace across these two as well. But they are our 4 pockets to add to our ephemera. Okay, so the next thing I want to move on to is some hidden paper clips. So I'm going to need some paper for my inside, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this off. So this is just one of the blank Edith Holden pages, and all I've done is I've taken some of that off. Hopefully this will fit. Yeah, it does. So what I do with this is I'm literally going to grab some safety pins, and I am going to pop them on here like so. And this is going to be the, if you like, the inside of the paper clips. Space those out a little bit better. Okay, so that's going to be the inside of our paper clip. So what we now need is we need a piece of paper that's going to be as wide as that, although we can trim this slightly, but we want it to have an image on that's going to be, and I think that's definitely going to be too big. We want it to have an image on, or we go just for the text, which is another option. And then if we go just for the text, we can, I think that'll work. Yeah, okay, I think that'll work. So I'm going to just trim this bottom bit. Like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it, just see if we've got enough room to do this. So if I hold that in half and then in half again, no, I'm going to fold it. How much do I need? I need there and there. So I'm probably going to cut it around about here. Keep trying to use this pen and it's not working at all, which is really funny. Well, it's not so funny, but you know what I mean. Okay, so I'm just going to chop that off. I'm going to fold this in half. Like so. And this is going to be our top section. So I'm going to need to take a little bit more off these. And this side will do the same. Just going to take this ragged edge off of that a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to space these out again. Just pull those little ones in a bit. Like so. Okay, and then we are going to pop this over here to make sure it fits, which it does. Okay, I prefer to use our glitter glue for this, just because it dries really quickly, but I suppose any glue is just as well. I don't know, I'm having a really bad glue day today. Okay, and we'll just pop this on the inside, like so. Okay, and I'm just gonna seal this down. Gosh, I got flipping rubbish in my nails again. Okay, and we'll turn that over, and we'll do exactly the same. I'm going to glue this top section over here. Just going to tidy this up. Okay, and then what you've got is you can feel where your paper clips are. So what I am going to do is I'm going to grab a larger pair of scissors, because I don't trust myself cutting, and we're going to cut here. We're going to cut here. We're going to cut here and here. Now the patterns don't have to be obviously the same on all of them, but as long as there's something to add a little bit of interest, and then if you want to kind of decorate them up a bit more, you can. I'm just going to quickly take off the corners, because I find they go on the page better when the corners are off. And I'm going to just ink around those as well. And these are great for attaching things to your journal, as well as just being a decorative piece if that's what you're after, you know. Okay. Okay, so as I said, I'll decorate those probably up a little bit, but in fairness, if I didn't want to, they can be left like that. Suits the theme. And these are going to pop over our pages like so. And we've got our hidden paper clips. So we'll just pop those to one side. And then we have got a load of paper left over. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to build a couple of page borders. just in case we want to go down that route. I'm literally just going to work with paper that I've got on my desk. So we're going to go with some coffee dyed. And what I will be doing with these is I will be adding a centerpiece. Now this is leftover book page that I glued all over, but again it can still be used. So I'm going to cut a bit of that. I'm going to cut this down a bit more as well, so it's not quite so raggedy. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue, ink around the edges of these ones. You know, I might not use these, it all depends. But it's just good to have an option, and you know, you're using up your scraps. Okay, so that will be one. So I'm just gonna glue these together. I love this text. It's from a book. I don't know what the book's called, but I really, really like the text. I think it looks amazing. Okay. And then what I'm, excuse me, probably going to do is I have some flowers in here that I cut out with my Cricut. I also have somewhere some dies I made with washi masterboard. So let's have a look and see which we prefer. Now I do like that, although it does blend in quite a bit. Whereas if I use something like this, that's going to really stand out. I quite like that, so we're going to go with this one for that. Okay. Okay, so that's one. Let's pop these over the way, so I don't want to get those wrecked. Okay, so that's one, and I actually do really like that white up against the back. I've got some material here that I might even add on to the next one. But that's one there. And then we had some more coffee dyed paper there. Some more of our book page here. We might put a little bit of our material. Let's see what this looks like. Be that and that. I bought this for a woodland journal, which I've never tried before, but so many people have done it, and they look pretty cool, so I would like to have a go. And I saw this material while I was away, and figured it would look the part, so that is the plan. Doesn't do anything for that, to be honest, so I don't think I'm going to bother. No. So just take a bit of that off. Bit there. And then what I'll do with these before I actually attach them is I'll put a running stitch through them. So that'll kind of bring it all together, hopefully. Okay. And I'm only, putting enough glue on this to kind of keep it in place, because when I stitch it, that'll kind of keep it all together. And again, I might try another one of these flowers. And if I decide when I'm putting it together that the theme, it doesn't go white, then I can always just add a little bit of distress ink on top of those. But I do like them. I'm going to try and print some of these off on green card as well. Okay, so that is our 2 page borders. Excuse me, one more thing before we finish, and I'm going to need text paper for this one, I think. Especially for what I'm after. Yeah, I think that's okay. Don't really know where my ruler is, so I'm going to have to use this again. So I'm going to cut off a bit of the bottom, and I'm going to cut off a bit of the top because it's just too big for what I want. And I'm going to cut off a bit of this side, and then I'm just going to cut strips. They're going to be fairly thick strips, but I'm not going to measure them. Okay, so I've got 4 strips there. And what I'm going to do with these is literally, I'm going to fold them at an angle, like that. Let me just pop, what's that on? See, I've got a pin cushion, right? And have I used it for this? No, don't be silly. Of course I haven't. There it is. I think it'll take me a while before I get used to that. Just pop that in there. So I'm going to fold them like so. just at an angle, that's all. Doesn't really matter which way you fold it. Doesn't matter if it's upside down, inside out. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab 4 more paper clips. Now I should have paper clips somewhere. Just check that, 2 seconds. Now I've already got these paper clips. They're already twisted. Excuse me, but I'm going to show you quickly how to do it. So we've got our paper clip here, and what I'm going to do is these aren't the rounded ones. Let me grab those. So these are the rounded paper clips, rounded pliers, rounded edge, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it underneath that first piece, and I'm just going to twist it. And I'm going to use the plier that's quite close to the end because I don't want too big a twist. And then I do exactly the same with the top piece. Just twist and twist until you get your curls on the edge. Really, really simple. And that was a tip from, excuse me, Corey Damon from Creating with Scraps. And yeah, I absolutely love it. So easy. And all I'm doing with these now is I'm simply threading the one sheet in between this curl and this bottom bar, like so. And I'm going to do them so that they do opposite pages. So I've got 2 that'll go that way, and I've got 2 that'll come this way. So I've got 4 there. I'm going to give them just a really, really quick go over with some ink. Don't really want it to be hugely standouty. Now, if I'd done some of these in green, I could have used these flowers because they would have looked lovely, but I haven't done them yet. That's a job for this week. Okay. So then I'm going to glue this top bit, and all I'm going to do is glue literally just almost like a triangle section here, and that is just to keep this closed around the pin area, the paper clip area, so that it's not going to move around or come off too easily. Oopsie-daisy. Okay. So those 2 are to face that way, and these 2 are to face this way. And then all I'm going to do to decorate those is grab some snippety things. I don't use enough of my mushrooms, so I'm probably going to use some mushrooms for some of these. Bit small. It's probably a bit chunky. Might use it. Might get away with it. There we go. So we've got some. Actually, I'm going to see if I've got another one of those. Yeah, that's it. And then I've got some snippets in here. So let's have a little look and see what we've got that we can use. Pull these up here. Okay, let's look at those. I've got an extra mushroom there as well. Okay, so all I'm going to do is pop my mushrooms onto the front. Like so. This one is a tiny bit tall, but we can make that work. That one will go on there like so. And then that one will go on there like so. And then all I'm going to do is pop a couple of these snippets on. I'm going to pop that one up there. Pop that one down there. The same with that one. Down there, like that. And onto this one as well. Daisy. Put that one there. So 4 super easy altered paper clips. So we've got our altered paper clips there. We have got our altered paper clips here that we will do a little bit of embellishing in, I think, definitely. We've got a couple of page borders, and we've got our 4 little pockets, baskets. Again, do need to do some embellishing on that. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. And yeah, next instalment we will be doing some more ephemera pieces. And then hopefully I will have had a chance to dye my my tea pages and start putting the signatures together so we can start putting some of the work together. That is the plan. What I am going to do now is I posted a page, or I posted a post on our Facebook page, and it was tips and tricks from somebody that I'd seen in the week. Sorry, get my breath. And it was an idea for almost like an alternative to a masterboard. And the idea was that you would take your Where's my glue? I'll use this. You would take your spares, your scraps, and instead of doing a masterboard, you kind of do this, which is the same thing, except what I loved about this is you can do it straight after each project, and all you're going to do is put your pieces onto a book, an old book. It can be the book you use as your glue book, doesn't matter either way. And you literally just use the scraps that you've got from your project and pop them onto the book. What you then don't do is you don't take them out of the book until you actually need them. And the other great thing with that is if I decide the next project hasn't got stuff that goes with this colour, I can just move on to another page. And so you kind of build these up in stages. So here, for instance, I might want to put that on there, but I might want to put it on a separate page altogether and build up a white theme or that kind of theme. And literally, that is all you're going to do. And you do not, as I said, take them out until you're ready to use them. And I loved the idea. So it's on a video that I've shared on our Facebook page, and that is Junk Journal Ideas and Inspirations. That is a page that Justine from House of Mahalo and myself have recently launched, and it's great. We've got some amazing people on there with some amazing talent, and it's been great to see the different examples of work that's being shared on there. So if you haven't already been over to the page, then by all means just pop over. We're a very friendly bunch, and we would love to have you join us. The link for the site will be in my description below, and I'm not going to make you watch the rest of this. I'm going to carry on with this until I've used up more of these scraps, and I will let you go. So yeah, I will catch you very soon. Until then, as always, stay safe, be well, and we will talk very soon. Bye for now.